Hey there, YouTuber. You are here with Liberata, and if you're ready to tackle trails, city streets, or wherever your winter adventures take you, you're in the right place. So, in this video, we're going to take a look at these fellows. These are the men's Thermo Kiruna 2 mid-height waterproof boots. Again, from Merrell. And this is kind of their latest take on the all-day comfort, rugged durability, modern outdoor style, etc. And I'll cover things from the fit, the finish, materials, support, how they kind of perform on different terrains, and whether you're a hiker, casual explorer, or someone who just wants reliable boots for everyday wear during the winter time. This little introductory video will give you the insight you need before making your purchase. So what we'll hopefully see in this video are my first impressions, the fit, a little bit on sizing, some mentions on comfort, support, performance, and ultimately some pros and cons. So I have owned these boots since, November 9th is when I placed the order. I think it took about a week and a half for them to show up at my door, which isn't too bad. I paid the MSRP of $140 for these boots, and being in northeastern Wisconsin, it's gotten kind of cold, and I think they've worked. So on Merrell's website, their blurb says, "Take on the harsh winter trails with ease in these Thermo Kiruna 2 mid-waterproof boots from Merrell. With an improved upper coated in Merrell proprietary waterproofing to keep your feet dry in any wet winter conditions you will come across. Paired with 200 grams of insulation, your feet will stay warm on the snowy winter trails. The Merrell specific custom outsole will provide traction in the worst winter conditions on or off the trail." So let's go ahead and start off with getting rid of one of these boots. Toss that on the ground. And giving you a quick little look at these boots. As far as I know, they only come in black. Kind of black with this little bit of gray accent. And they do have a nice little touch right there, the zigzag piping in blue. It is a pretty blue. And you can see Merrell Kiruna 2. Show you the tag. They are made in Cambodia. I wear an 8.5, usually extra wide, but these are just wide. And their little blurb did not initially mention it, but it is 200 grams of Primaloft insulation. And it does have this nice fleece lining in there. So starting off on their features, the waterproof membrane seals out water and lets moisture escape. Ultimately, I'm not so sure about moisture escaping, because this is a nice all-encompassing toe wrap, toe cap, whatever you want to call it. It's like a rubberized vinyl. Has a little bit of texturing to it. My feet, I do not believe, have gotten wet from snow. Now, we do have this really powdery, icy snow up here in my area. And usually, when you're walking through the snow, it'll cover your toe cap. Your feet will melt it with their inherent heat, and then your whole toe cap gets wet from outside in. I haven't had that problem, but I have had the problem of my feet sweating because they do work pretty well and getting wet from the inside out. All right, protective shell keeps feet dry. Yeah. Waterproof full grain leather upper. That's something. I did not know that was leather. This entire time I thought it was some kind of rubber material. Shows you what I pay attention to. Metal hook and eyelets for added durability. Here's a closer look at those metal eyelets. Now they don't mention that is fabric, but then you have your metal hooks. All right, let's see. 100% recycled laces and webbing. Yeah. Moving next, we have bellows tongue keeps out debris. All right. Here's a little bit of contention that I have. You see this nice big tongue. Sticks up a little bit above the shoe. That's cool. But then your gusset stops and leaves about a 2-inch gap right here. Now, granted, you're going to have this closing around your foot like that. I would love to see that gusset come all the way up. Which, I guess that kind of factors in. This is your gaiter D-ring. So they kind of expect you to wear gaiters with this. Not everybody does. I just like to see the tongue gusset go all the way up. Okay, molded TPU heel counter for security. There's your... I don't know why I brought the other one back up. Here's your heel. It's got this nice ridge right there, so if you like to kick your shoes off, that also somewhat helps deflect snow, whatnot, out back behind you as you walk. Gaiter D-ring, already showed you that. Pull tab for easy on and off. Oh, heck yeah, you can fit a whole thumb in there. It's great. I do love that feature. I don't know why boots these days don't come with them sometimes, but dang it. All right, 100% recycled fleece lining. I do really enjoy this fleece lining. It is soft. It's very cushioned. And it's all throughout. I will even show you if I can pull it out. You can't really see because of my terrible lighting, but it's all the way down there. It's nice. And then we have our 200 grams of Primaloft insulation. It's good. I like it so far. It does have your holes poked in it, so you can get a little bit of, ignore my foot fuzz apparently, a little bit of airflow in there on your toes, help keep them dry. Oh, what else do we have? Oh, yes. I did not know this until I read it, or I didn't really pay attention to it, but your Clean Sport NXT treated for natural odor control. So I have worn these. My feet have sweat. My feet usually stink, especially in these waterproof boots that never breathe. But they say it's treated. To be quite honest, giving it the old sniff test, and it still smells relatively new. I'm going to have to read a little more into this Clean Sport NXT treatment because, my goodness, it works. All right. Oh, and here's your tread. I don't think I've actually shown you tread yet. So it is very aggressive. Some very sharp corners on there so that we can get some traction. It is pretty soft. Pretty soft. Nice. I don't even know a way to show you. But it's very, very flexible tread because in the wintertime you want softer rubber so it doesn't turn into plastic, essentially, while you're trying to walk and get traction. I'm not entirely sure what these are for. These are very squishy right here. I have no idea. But each one of these little cutouts has a very squishy No idea. That's some way to shed snow, maybe, perhaps. It says Merrell sticky rubber outsole designed for winter, optimizes traction over cold weather surface conditions. So from my own experience with these boots is that, for starters, this does not look like it is prone to cracking in sub-zero temperature. We did have -30, -40 with wind chill. I think it was about -20 or so actual temperature. And I went out on my usual walks every day between 2 and 3 miles around the neighborhood. Vast majority of it is on frozen concrete sidewalks, blacktop road, and then there's about a 1.5 mile portion where I walk on a walking trail that's frozen over. But in your snow, on your snow-covered sidewalks, works fantastic. Great. If you're in a wet basement or any kind of smoothed, finished concrete surface, perhaps like in your garage where you have vehicles coming in and out cold, dropping salt water on it, making everything nice and slick, these will see you on your butt, your face, your back, your hip, like that. These do not work all that well on smooth concrete, but on your traditional sidewalk, your driveway, perhaps your steps, if they're not smooth. Great. Great, 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 great. I love them. Just be very mindful. So, if you're a delivery person and you're looking for a pair of boots this winter, these work great. But if you're going to end up on a lot of really smooth, finished, factory-like floors, watch out. That's con number 1. I guess we'll just go into the, my other con. That gusset, I'd like to see it go up further. I really don't know of any other cons other than on smooth concrete, it'll kill you. Gusset doesn't go up all the way. Doesn't necessarily breathe all that well. But if you're an avid outdoorsman and you like to go hiking, camping, all that stuff in the wintertime, I hope you know about things called sock liners. Go ahead and get your sock liner. Wear your wool socks. Rotate your wool socks. Make sure your sock liner stays nice and dry. Other than that, these boots are great. I love them. Thanks for coming. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you on the next review.